ready to go. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. That's in for a strike at 95. And the series is underway. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw in.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible.
That one ripped. Hits the fence. The throw into second.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Oh, if they could push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Now one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out here in game one of the NLCS. That one the other way. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just missed.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Yelich goes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Merrill makes his way towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Late swing fouled off.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. Caught the rundown now.
Picks himself up an RBI. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And ball one. Raleigh, the lead runner out at second. Alvarez at first with no outs. And fouled off. Reed out of the stretch fires. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Yandy Diaz now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. To third, might be two. Over to Albies. And that's two. Game one of the NLCS. And now it's going to be Jerks and Profar. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tosses to first, and they get Perez for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson next up for the Cardinals. He swings and fouls one off. Swanson in his 9th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Hauls it in to end the inning. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Max Fried will go to work. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Inside, just missed. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Yelich hauls it in, and there's one away. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
That one almost got him. Fly ball down the line. Profar under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. The batter now, Javier Baez. And that one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Valdez back to work. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Doubled his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Baez. There's one. On to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. And now Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Yelich makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. And he pops up the bunt. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh, walked his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air to left center. Yelich should have it. Corrals it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's caught for the out. Here comes Christian Yelich.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a base hit, and they have their first hit since the first inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and
Yelich goes. Pitch is low.
high leg
throw there. Safe. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Jazz tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Profar stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. That's to third. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rangers trailing by a run here in game one of the NLCS. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Alonso leads off first with one away. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Way inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Gets under and pops it up. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. Game one of the NLCS. And now the Cardinals catcher, Salvador Perez. On the inside corner for a strike. Perez in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and they get Perez for the out. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Flied to right his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the batting order turns over. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez fires over to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Outside, 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The other way, Shaw. Steps on first for the out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Baez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, and that's a ball. And that's outside. They're now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Jackson Merrill stepping in for the Rangers. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Yelich makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Valdez back to work. And that one clips the corner. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him swinging. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Misses inside. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. And that skips in the dirt.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cal Raleigh stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Well, they get the out on Alvarez. Here's Pete Alonso. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Fly ball to right. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Christian Yelich. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front. But just
Alonso over to Baez. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now batting Jerks and Profar. Both 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, into center field. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And that is out of play. Runner edges away at second. Pro Armstrong sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jazz. Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
2-1.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
You got to
Throw. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they end up with a runner at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Langford digs in now. First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And another ball.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And a swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That's inside. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the late stages of game one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Three balls, two strikes the count. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez on the move. He's got it. That's out number two. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And they take the lead in the seventh. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
run around the move. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. That misses the zone. Ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We go to the eighth. Swanson digs in. Foul ball there. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that one hops the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In plenty of time to first out in the top of the eighth. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. 1 for 3. Swings through that one out in front that time. Spire, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next pitch is outside.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Toss to Alonso. That's the third out. Back at Globe Life Field. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the DH. You're down. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Cam Boozer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Next pitch is inside. Now 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Alvarez on at first. Nobody out. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. In the air, left field. Yelich on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Throws to second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Now it's Javier Baez.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Center field. Rodriguez pulls it down. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 4. So next to hit for Texas, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of the NLCS. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To first. Boots it. First and second. 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Popped up. Swanson. Nabs it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Montgomery hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And up next for St. Louis, Matt Shaw. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out. Man at first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jurickson Profar. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Runner takes off. Merrill sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers playing game 1 here at home.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad mind. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That's chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So here's Scherzer. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso will hit next. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. Back here in St. Louis and towing the slab in this one, Jameson Taillon. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're level. It's 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. 1 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike. That's a foul ball.
Into center and a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could it.
Albies on move. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out to short. And there's 2 away. Profar climbs in on that left side. Going away.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
Runner takes off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Line and a base hit into right. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Second game of the NLCS. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Max Scherzer back to work. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Next offering upstairs.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
1 down. Jackson Merrill stepping in for the Rangers. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And delivers outside. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. High fly ball out to left field. Yelich on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw to first.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
On the ground, Ramirez fires over to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the second. And now here is Salvador Perez. Tayo back to work. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across.
He's out.
And they get Perez for the out. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Montgomery puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Simeon runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Fought off foul. Simeon, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-2.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. They try another pitch out. On the ground, right side. Stop. That's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Max Scherzer goes to work. Yo one. Sliced hard but foul. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now.
This to third. Ramirez to second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Montgomery on the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away. And that one is inside, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Right side, stop. To first, and Albies is retired. Now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to the fourth. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for Texas, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Scherzer checks over to first, and he's back. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. This is Bryson's stop. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1. Scherzer to first. Merrill gets back easily. Fouled off. He was late. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Montgomery now at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. That's out to center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So the lineup flips over. Pete Crow Armstrong stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 2 of the NLCS. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-3. Now on the bump, Taylor Rogers.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case,
gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here's Profar now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Profar, who hails from Curaçao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way outside, 1-2 to count. Liner caught at second. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Second game of the NLCS. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Right side profile. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one popped in the air, left field. Yelich makes the catch, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Tayo back to work. On the ground, out to short. Merrill. And Semien is out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon. Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Chisholm on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one the other way. That's a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Slice down the right side. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Colson Montgomery. A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a laser base hit. Here comes Baez around 3rd. 1 run across, fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Back to the top of the line, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter. Into center. Rodriguez racing after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is a big first out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. Pete Alonso stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yelich on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Christian Yelich.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Toss to Alonso, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. And they'll do it again. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. Lifted in the air, right field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 1 strike.
And right back to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. Javi Baez digs in right side. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Diaz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And that is out of play. That one inside, and it's 2-2. That to right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here is Marcus Semien. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Chisholm under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Ripped to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Rogers back to work. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and they traded. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
The Rangers up big in this one here in the late stages of game 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 11-3. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Just off the inside edge. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLCS. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Cam Boozer. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one not close. And it's 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That misses the zone. Ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. So here's Baez now. Out to center. Rodriguez pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And he swings through that one.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing.
Here goes the runner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now, Ozzie Albies. First offering. Runner goes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners on the corners with one gone. And now it's runner on the move. Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Throw to first in time. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. We go to the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, great stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
Got him. That's an out.
Pete Crow Armstrong stepping in for the Rangers. They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fouled off left side. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And they get Perez for the out. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Dansby Swanson. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. On the ground, and this should do it. And that's it. They punched their ticket to the World Series.
Los bolsillos llenan, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. como la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando